into turn number 1. It appears as though one of the Yamahas gets in there quick.
Damon Buckmaster with a great launch. Josh Hayes right in tow. Yamaha versus Suzuki versus Honda. I believe that's Jake Zemke, far right of your screen. Yep, he's going to go in there and go to work. Ben Spees with a little bit slow start.
Whoa, look at Krusty Ferguson from 4th to 2nd, and he'd have the lead if he didn't have any, if he had enough room. But now he's going to get past maybe on the inside by Hayes. And Krusty Ferguson on the Corona Extra bike goes back into 2nd position. Let's go back to Greg White.
Josh Hayes, we talked about luck in the opening. Bad luck, he jumped the start. He's going to get a stop-and-go penalty, Brian.
All right, we'll be watching the 4 bike then coming down pit road. He'll see a black flag with an orange circle in the middle of it and a number 4 displayed at start-finish by the flagman Bobby Lemming. That means that he just got a little too good of a start.
There is the black flag coming out. Flag being shown. Yeah, Josh Hayes getting caught a little bit too quick on the draw.
That's going to hurt.
Keep your eye on the 68 up front, chasing down Damon Buckmaster. We talked about the Australians, and they're going to work right now at PPIR. Little rumbling from our speed cameras. You can hear the sound. Take a look at the number 4.
Josh Hayes.
Right, left side of the screen. Oh, yeah, jumped it big time. The rear wheel passing the line where he started, but that's the old rule. You can't even creep anymore. But Josh trying to get a little bit of a launch and just let it roll too much. Here comes
Ferguson for the lead. Can't get it from Damon Buckmaster as the 2 Australians go after it. One on the Yamaha, the other on the Corona Extra Suzuki. The great Yamaha's leading right now.
Riders meeting said they want the guy to stop, put his foot down, and take off. Hayes does it perfectly, but it's cost him huge amounts of time, Brian.
We'll see where he re-enters the track and what position. He crossed the timing loop at 12th place on pit road, but he still has to get up to speed. Meanwhile, we go back to the leader, Damon Buckmaster, trying to hold off Adam Ferguson on the 68 bike. Ferguson coming inside in that same turn. This time, Bucky's got to let him go.
Getting a little pushy out there. That's a risky move. Damon Buckmaster has a counterattack, and he's back in the lead.
They cross the lead and cross wheels a couple of times. These two are going to be enjoying themselves thoroughly with this kind of racing out there, and we hope you at home are too.
This time by the stripe, there'll be 24 more laps for these guys to rehearse that one before the line. See him just kind of catch it. Looked like the tail end of trying to catch a high side that went low side. The bike slides up, and there's really no way to access that and get the corner workers out there without shutting down the racetrack. So good call by AMA.
Well, we'll take a pause for the cause here as they take Leslie Gerber from Denver, Colorado, get his bike off the racetrack. They'll stop it, and all the hard work that the leaders have done, they'll have to do it again.
Tell you what, if Buckmaster didn't jump it, he certainly nailed it, and that's going to afford him a good opportunity to have a clear racetrack ahead of him. Jamie Hackin, if I know him, if he's got that front end set up, here comes Ben Spees in the 2nd place. I thought Hackin was going to make a bid for the lead.
Spees drifting wide. Hacking comes inside. Krusty Ferguson, who passed the leader early in the race, is going to try it again. He goes in for 3rd. And the lights go green. Front row looks like a clean start for everybody there. From the outside comes Damon Buckmaster again.
Spees in the 2nd place, Brian. I tell you what, there's a lot of stories that evolved from that last red flag situation, and we're going to see him pan out here as the bikes get up in anger to speed.
And it looked like Jimmy Moore on the 2nd Corona bike getting up in there in the 4th position. Now he's being passed. Ferguson is 3rd. There's a change up front, but no, Buckmaster holds on to the lead with Jake Zemke in 2nd position, or rather Ben Spees in 2nd position. Ferguson 3rd.
Oh, there
now
goes
Spees takes the lead.
Yep.
They were working awful hard on Ben Spees' bike during the red flag. Seems he had a rear brake that was locking up on him, and that is never a good situation when you're backing it into a turn involuntarily, as he was a couple of times, and the thing was smoking hot when they pulled it off. Let's hope they got it fixed. Zemke up into 3rd position right now around Spees.
Be a drag race to the finish line with our leaders.
Final lap of this race underway as they come up onto the banking. Damon Buckmaster leading Adam Krusty Ferguson to the line.
Solid finish for Damon Buckmaster. Didn't make any mistakes. Kept the pace and kept the rubber preserved on the back of that machine to get that solid drive to the finish line. Otherwise, Adam Ferguson would have had him. It was a great job of Damon Buckmaster to manage his tires and have just enough to win.
At the end of a long and strange race, Damon Buckmaster and his Yamaha ended up prevailing over Adam Ferguson by a 1/10 of a second at the finish line. Jake Zemke came forward to finish 3rd. We leave you with some scenes from a very weird but somehow wonderful Formula Xtreme race here at Pikes Peak International Raceway. We go racing every weekend to see things like we saw here today. for Adam Krusty Ferguson, winning the race twice, only to lose it once to Damon Buckmaster, the winner.